Okay, so Ashley here, Mondomia. We're going to talk briefly about the Aspen Acres fire here in Colorado. So you can hear in the background, by the way, it's 10:50 p.m. on 4th of July. We have restrictions on fireworks and burning, and all you can hear is fireworks. So people are not getting the message, and that's really upsetting. But let's go ahead and take a look at what we got here. So this is good news. So if we see the colors here, this is firemap.live. You get white and yellow, mean things are cooling off. So I think they got these heroes, these workers there, these firefighters, support personnel, everyone has got it, might be getting a handle on this. So let's see from this perspective: Pueblo, Colorado, Pueblo West, Penrose, Florence, Canyon City, Beulah, which has had the roughest time of all, Rye, and Colorado City has suffered quite a bit. So according to this temperature map, they may have protected the central part of Rye, the high school's right here, the elementary school's right across the street right there. And we'll see how that looks. Let's take another look. Looks like the fire completely overpassed San Isabel Lake. I don't know the extent of it. Again, we were not going to know a lot of these details for some time. Now, over here is something I mentioned before. Let's take a look. Bishop's Castle's in the zone, but the reports are saying that it's so far okay. I haven't heard anything to the contrary yet, but don't quote me on anything. This situation is dynamic. The only hot spots we're really seeing right now is up here in this general region. So this is going to be near Greenwood on Bears Head Mountain. And from the way these maps used to look, it was all red, red, red. Now, conditions today, the wind went down. The wind was going to the west a little bit. From this position, it was going from the west there, and then it was doing this loop up like that. So it's going like to the northwest eventually, but over to the main part of going to the west. Now up here, it got near Asylum Road. Looks like these crews have been doing their work very well. This one got near this road, so they've been protecting it. So we'll see how that turns out. So Pueblo's probably safe. Wetmore, that's a maybe right now, but most likely it looks like they got it quelled. So there's watch duty. There's a wind patterns as of now, so you can see the patterns are sporadic, and that's what happens when you have fire. The temperature variances causes wind patterns to behave unusually. So you will see this is the mandatory evacuation zone. All this part. This is a pre-evacuation area. Hopefully they don't have to evacuate. And this is an advisory, so this is like well, we'll see. See, people are lighting fireworks when we're under firework restrictions right now. They don't care. Hey, I'm all for fireworks. I support this is the 4th of July. I'm all for it, but this is a unique situation, and we shouldn't be lighting them because so many people have lost their homes. So let's take a look at this report here. So we're at it says 85,000 acres. It's like 87 now, but at least they got some containment going on.
We are nearly 5 days into the effort to stop the Aspen Acres fire. It has grown by 50% in just the last 24 hours. The Custer County Sheriff says it's now over 74,000 acres. And as we head into the overnight hours, firefighters are expecting more activity along the perimeter of the fire. These are pictures that were taken by an 11 News viewer from the town of Florence. These are from last night around 11 p.m. It is important to note that firefighters say that this fire has not impacted Fremont County at this point. However, a large area in Fremont County is under pre-evacuation at this hour. This is the area of Highway 67 south of Florence to the Custer County line, including the towns of Rockville and Coal Creek, as well as the Newland Ridge and Lock Mountain subdivisions. Again, this is a pre-evacuation notice. Officials say people in that area should be ready to evacuate at a moment's notice. I want to show you an interactive map here that we've been featuring today that gives you a better idea of where the fire is in Pueblo and
So this
Custer County.
Pre-evacuation maps. Again, this is the mandatory evacuation line. All these yellow spots are address points in Pueblo County. All of these are address points in Custer County. So let's see what else he has to say.
This is from the sheriff's office. This is the outline of the fire right here in red, this area right here. The black larger line shows the mandatory evacuation area and a pre-evacuation zone in Huerfano County. Doesn't indicate the one in Fremont County, but these triangles right here, the yellow and the blue, are the properties that are within or near the fire area. Doesn't mean that's the structures that have burned. It just indicates where they are. If you want to take a closer look at the map, go to kktv.com and click on the Find It tab. Crews from all over the country are either here or on the way to southern Colorado at this hour, but local crews are also helping. The Colorado Springs Fire Department shared this video of the Aspen Acres fire, saying they've sent additional staff to the fire lines. They also point out additional staffing is in place in the Springs to help the community stay protected.
All right, look at all these juniper trees. So that's kind of how it is around here. So let's go ahead and get out of that one. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of these clips here. Bishop's Castle. I'm not going to show that. Just once that skips. Anyways,
from an iconic landmark here in Colorado shows just how much the flames from the Aspen Acres fire are spreading. The Custer County Sheriff's Office posted this video from the parking lot of Bishop Castle on Highway 165. This is looking south. Bishop Castle has evacuated, but they are keeping a very close eye on the property through a camera there. If you look very closely, you can see some wildfire smoke approaching today. At a press briefing this afternoon, officials said the castle is still standing.
Yeah, so this is from yesterday. Now, it's important that we consider this. I mean, not just the castle, although that's important too, but how this is traveling. So let's take a look at some Facebook stuff and see some of these clips that people have been putting on here. Now, there's a lot of fake stuff that's been posting online to me. It's sad that that's happening. Let's just go ahead and take a look at this and see what we have here. Sorry.
Okay, video number 2 from the hill.
Sorry about that. Let me go ahead and fix that. I am not good at this again. This is a whole different video again. Sorry.
And Jordan Clark, nothing. And Koza's 13-year-old nephew.
Brand new room and bed and all that stuff. We were so excited. All this stuff. And by Monday it was gone.
And doesn't are facing the same reality. Patrick Van Meter was in Pueblo when he got a call from his wife about evacuation orders. He rushed home, but only had a short...
Oh, terrible.
Into the fire. We just defended the castle, so now we're just gonna go.
Wow.
I just can't believe this. This is technically the heel of the fire. That is, I've never seen that before.
This is out of control. Colorado City and Rye, as I was showing you on that map, the northern part above 196 is gonna be not too good. And I think that's where he's driving down.
Hi, my name is Rich Smith. I'm the
Let's
Custer
get out
County
of there
Sheriff,
for
and I
a
have some
second.
important information to share with you today on Saturday.
Okay. So, yeah, so that's going to be down in this general location. This map loads. So yeah, right. This is gonna be the area right here I showed before in Colorado City. No word that they closed I-25. They were considering it yesterday. Looks like all these are cooling off. White's good. That means it's getting cold. Yellow is cooling off. But this, again, this map was all red and orange. Now it's cooling off. So something good's happening today. So let's hope it keeps going that way. Anyways, let's think about this real quick. So this fire, now they're saying it was human caused. In addition to that, there has been some looting going on. And this is extremely unfortunate. I just can't believe that this is happening. Let me go ahead and bring this, it's running live right now. Let me go and bring that up a little bit more. But this is a happy 4th of July, by the way, to everyone. I'm just giving you an update. The best of my knowledge, I am also amateur radio operator, and I've been listening to a lot of reports all day on that as well. And yesterday, and it's a lot going on there, so there's a few people up there that are holding their ground. On Savage Road, there was a guy who stayed back, and with his tractor, he plowed all around. He lost most of his structures, but it was saved his main house. So, I mean, that's a kind of risky whether you want to make that decision or not, to stay or go. In this case, that worked out, but in other cases, it doesn't work out so good. So it's usually best to listen to what the authorities say. They have a lot more experience and a lot more information on what's going on. But I hope everyone's good. Happy 4th of July. And again, if you pray for everyone that's affected by this. If you don't pray, that's okay. Then help out in any way you can. Just be positive and make sure that we treat each other well. So remember, be nice and be nice to each other. It's the most important thing in life, almost. one of the most important things in life. So thank you, and bye everyone, be safe. If you have information that I am unaware of, please message me, contact me. More Undomiel here on YouTube and on X as well, More Undomiel.